Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm sorry that I missed my Wednesday video, and I'm sorry that this isn't exactly what I was planning for the Friday. It was supposed to be another episode of Spoken. I'm just going to adjust this mic a little bit here quick. There seems to be a little lag going on with my camera right now because there's a lot of moving parts, but I don't think that should be an issue. And everything seems to be working now. I seem to have everything fixed. I think this is the first time that everyone can see that I have really long hair. Usually I have it kept up and it's in the hat, and well, things have been crazy, and you're probably thinking, wow, I'm going to be supersized on the whole screen this time around, because I'm going to do something a little bit different for this video. I'm on observation duty. We're going to minimize me. You'll still hear me, and then that way you guys can see the full screen, get a full look at everything going on, to try to see all the anomalies too, see the ones that I'm definitely missing all the time. We're going to do another run at the new house, and I'll talk more about why there's delays and what happened with the schedule, especially when I'm looking at trying to add more videos a week down the road. So I'm going to bring the volume back. Make sure that's working. Okay. And we're going to jump right into this at the new house. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And again, so sorry. And yeah, also you may notice before I minimize myself, I have long hair. It looks very messy and wild. It's kind of a little greasy. I apologize. I'll get into that though. So bear with me as we start this playthrough, and hopefully I don't do too terrible because I am exhausted. And now it'll be disappearing. Well, now it would already be gone. So let's click through. There shouldn't be any issues. I'm just going to kind of check. I did test it, but I don't think there should be. And now I don't have to worry about where my face is other than to the direction to the mic, because I am, you're not going to see me while I'm doing this. So if I want to get real close to try to miss or see details, I can do that with no worries of what you guys at home are going to see. I think that'll help. But yeah, things have been crazy. There's a lot of things, obviously. I'm not going to talk about just because, there's some personal details in there, not just regarding me, but my fiance. That's a different thing to unravel. But so my fiance at the current time is here. We put an offer on a house. There's been so much insanity going on. Did that picture change? I feel like that was a different picture, but maybe not. Something happened here. Maybe, oh God. I'm already questioning everything. Object movement, baby, in the bedroom. Let's try object movement. It's pretty early, so I could be. I'm exhausted though. I think between both of us, we're maybe getting 2 to 3 hours of sleep at night between anxiously waiting to see if our offer's accepted or denied, and all that fun stuff. That's just an interesting. Oh, that doesn't look right. In the kitchen, painting anomaly, right? That's different. So I'm exhausted. She's exhausted. We have been. I will just say to hell and back many times currently. So no, I guess that was the same. That's an extra object for sure in the bedroom now. So just some wild things going on in life that just exploded out of nowhere, and we're trying real hard to work through them and navigate them. So yeah, I apologize sincerely. I really want to try to upload more, not less, but in this situation, I didn't really have an option, and I'm actually recording now with, if I don't click, it's just because I'm checking my phone throughout this, because we're expecting to hear an answer regarding the offer soon. Did the chair move in the corridor? Were they? I feel like there was another chair on this side. But I can tell you, my paranoia is already through the roof right now. So this is probably not the best game to play. But I was like, I don't know if I can do a full hour and then also be able to get the editing done and try to get it out today, because it's going to post today when I'm recording it. This is an extra object. What is this technically? Living room. Oh boy. So this will not be great for sure. But we'll see how much I can get done. And this was something I figured I could edit fairly quickly. Obviously I don't edit a lot right now, so it's not too terrible, but it's still time consuming. But hopefully, as long as everything works and stays working, that's an extra object. So that guitar move? Corridor. Gosh. Poopy oop. So we're in like 7 minutes now, so well, probably like 5 by the time I actually started the video. I feel like this moved. It's not an extra object, maybe it's just object movement. And I was gonna look to see, kind of get a better idea what some things that might change that I just missing and I'm completely just clueless to. Just so I have an idea of what to kind of keep my eyes out of. But I felt like that was cheating. But I was like, you know, there's just so many things like I don't notice. I feel like I'm just not. There's kind of things like my brain I don't think is necessarily keeping an eye out for. Did a camera disappear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess not. But I do enjoy this game, and I want to try to at least, you know, beat this one before, you know, get at least a new house done before we move on to the next. And oh, there's a man. Bedroom. That's an intruder. Or is that outside? I guess he's outside. Let's do that. So, oh boy, now the camera's lagging real bad. I hope that doesn't create an issue with the recording. I almost wonder if I'm better off shutting the camera off and then resuming it. I'm gonna do that real quick in the back. Oh, what was that? Just to kind of prevent any kind of issues from happening. Is that just an extra object in the living room? Those are the kind of, I mean, is it like a bouncing ball? I guess it could be like a ghost. Those are the kind of anomalies I like because they're very obvious, and it doesn't matter how tired or paranoid I am. But that's the problem, because I'm gonna see so many things that just aren't there, more than usual. You may be able to tell or not. I still feel something happened with those books, but it's not extra object. Maybe there's, I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep this up to, I saw a lot of people recommend doing that on like other videos, because I was kind of watching some others, and like all the things that I saw other people getting are things that I noticed. So that's the thing. Like, I'm missing things that what was that? Sounded like a door opening. All right, so I definitely heard a sound that was in the game. I feel like that was definitely in the game. But what was it? Is there? I think there's an extra object in the bathroom, maybe. Did I submit extra object? I could have sworn I heard like a door, like a knocking. So did something fall? So is there just some object movement in one of these rooms? Like something fell? I was in the bedroom when I heard it, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Because I don't see any doors open. Guess we'll just submit some object movements. Or did I just hear a sound in general and it wasn't even in this? But yeah, so anyway, I just want to again say I apologize that this week has been a little different, a little odd. Oh, it was in here, right? The kitchen when I heard it. Maybe like the door handle moving? Okay, I swear I just heard it again. Is there... Oh, the building's moving. Is that the sound? Does that count as object movement? Or did that just now happen? And it's completely unrelated. I bet I've never noticed that before. I bet that's happened in my other video and I never noticed it. So let's also try kitchen and maybe ghost. And then I think maybe picture, because I think that picture might have changed. Boy. Oh, let's not look at that. Let's not. Oh man, that is like the worst thing to see. I jumped just from cringing. I don't want to keep clicking. It's also such a like I just can't imagine someone's mind. They're like, I'm gonna break into the house and I'm gonna go do this in their bathroom. But I feel like there's probably people who have done that. I feel like that is a legitimate fear we can all have. Someone's just gonna break in, they're not gonna steal anything. You're gonna be like, what did they do in here? And you're gonna walk into your bathroom and be like, you know, that's what it is, and it's gonna be awful. So kitchen painting anomaly. I've seen some different people do kind of like what I see Markiplier do when I think he's playing this now again actually. But I've seen some people doing that that same style where they're like preemptively posting. That was a work message because it's halfway through the day, but I'm actually done for the day. Man, I could have sworn I heard like a knocking or a door. But I don't see any doors. I don't see anything that's like moved. Oh, that's a bedroom. Do we just call that a shadow anomaly, right? I believe so. Oh, there's a light anomaly outside too. Well, on the plus side, we seem to be getting some pretty obvious ones. But I think the game is pitying me for everything that's going on. And in all honesty, it eventually it's probably not anything I'll talk about. It's probably something my fiance will talk about down the road at a time when she's ready. And then like the other things happening outside of her stuff, like the stuff that's happening with me, we'll probably talk about that at some point together. Maybe we'll talk about on our channel at some point. But it's literally the kind of stuff like you don't believe, you know. You're like, how this can't be a real thing, but it is. This is the living room. I don't know why I keep forgetting what this room is. Is there an extra object? So the other thing I've seen is I see people instead of trying to. That's an object movement. Is that going to happen again? Yeah. The other thing I see people do is they'll kind of stay on rooms a little bit longer. Because I think when there's too many anomalies. Well, that's not good. You can kind of, some things you don't notice because of the click changing is kind of the view I was kind of hearing on that. So like staying on them a little bit longer to try to pick up on those changes and then possibly catch the changes happening in action, because obviously when you see them. So let's try hallway corridor, object movement. Does it also work again? It is. It's never, you know, they never send me one message. It's always 5 million messages, but they're gonna have to wait because we're only 15 minutes in. I guess I could pause the video and then answer, but I may already have to. That's definitely an extra object in the kitchen. That there is enemy number 1. That is a barrel. PewDiePie has taught me barrels are evil. I think there's some object movement in here too. Now, I think there might be a missing object. I think there might be a missing or an extra object. We already got an extra object, so I think maybe we'll try object movement kitchen and then object disappearance. Did this pill move? Does that count? If there's like an extra pill? Something seems weird with the sink too. Did the sink shrink? I feel like I said shink. Object. Let's try object disappearance. That is a camera malfunction. That is another message. Corridor camera malfunction. We're stuck here now. This is where it ends for us, I suppose. Yeah, now I'm getting like 5 million messages from all sorts of people. The only one I want to hear from is from our agent. Oh. Well, we didn't get that. I don't know who that was. That was interesting. Well, we'll pause here really quick, and I'm just gonna respond to these people really fast. Okay, so I just explained way too much that I shouldn't have had to explain. But I am back. I'll have to edit and listen for when I say that I'm back, so I'm not in a constant complaint of the life of work, because I probably just bickered a lot about it because it was very annoying. But let's do one more round and see if we can do better. So the guitar didn't move. Okay, I'm just crazy. So we'll try one more time. Yeah, I really don't. And I swore I heard. So the sync was normal too, because that was the other thing. I thought the sync looked different. Okay. Yeah, I just. The fact that we did the other one, I think like the first or second try, well, first video, that was a good run. I wish we could get that again for sure. The other thing is like, because there are paintings down here, but like I can't see them, and I don't know if those can change. But yeah, typically on Friday, this would be the long series that I'm doing, but instead it's going to be the one-off, just because it's, like I said, easier, quicker, and a little simpler to do. And if I have to pause it again or take another break, I apologize, but it's hopefully going to be my realtor with some news. I feel like something had to have changed. Just going to do corridor painting. Did that move? Does that count? Was that there? Was there a shade there? There are shades on these windows, but that looks weird. I feel like that wasn't there. Would that be an extra object in the living room, the bedroom? Or is that like object movement? I feel like something happened there though. Oh boy. This is, oh, there's our barrel friend. It's returned. It's come for our life. Um, we will dispose of him quickly so we are not at threat or risk. Was that shade always there like that? Am I really just losing it that badly? I'm just gonna put other. Is other an option? It is not. I guess we'll try object movement just to see. I could be losing it. I'll be honest. Yeah, I guess I am just losing it. Okay. That's different. That's a corridor painting anomaly. You know, I've always fun weird information about it. I always viewed myself as not having an accent, just your typical like flat standard American voice. And my fiance has pointed out that I do have some New York accent tendencies in some words that I say. For some reason, they are all avoiding my brain. So I can't give an example, but I'm sure there's a possibility that you've heard them. Um, and I guess when she makes fun of it, it really does come across as like when you think of like it's so funny because I lived nowhere near New York City. I lived in upstate, grew up in upstate New York. Very very different. You know, New York City is just basically an island. It's very small. It's very very small compared to the rest of New York State. But it is very much kind of along the lines of that Boston-y, New York City, like Manhattan kind of Long Island accent going on there. And I never knew, never noticed. Oh, that's some object movement there. Oh, okay, it's still moving. I was like, oh my god, if that just moved just like a little bit, how would I have ever noticed? But it's still moving. Okay, that would be an evil thing. Just a slight shift of object. Oh, we made it to 1. We're what, an hour away from where we were? I feel like we're still not doing great though. I feel like we're not finding enough. Did that change again? No, right? Ooh. I really need to get a lifeline for this game. I need to be able to phone a friend. I was watching gamers play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Made me feel a little bit better about my playthrough. Not much. Not much. I really did pretty outrageously bad. But I think am I missing a camera? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess not. Like, so work just messaged me again because I need to update something because they never told me to update it before. Um, did something disappear in here? Maybe moved or disappeared. Something seems off. I feel like I say that a lot. Oh, the chair's gone. That's off. How long has that been the case? I hope not long. Oh, yeah, we're on object disappearance. Sink is growing. Yeah, we're already at a warning, so we got 1. So we almost avoided the warning. So that's probably been there a while, or others have been there for a while. So what would you just would you consider this? Is it just object movement? Yeah. I know. Oh, that's a camera malfunction there, or distortion. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the growing sink would be, so let's do bedroom distortion. Was that what the other one was? Not a camera malfunction, but a distortion, and that's why we died. So why did the sink stop growing? Oh no, it's still moving. Now it's shrinking. What? Would that also be a distortion? The sink changing sizes? I'm not sure what that is supposed to be in the reports. Okay, so it was distortion. Okay. That's another thing. I still got to get familiar with that, and I think that changes in every game slightly as well. This book moved, didn't it? Oh. Here we go. I think we've recovered from the warning, but it's very early to have a warning. Oh, warning. So the book didn't move. I really thought the book moved. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Is it just an extra object then? Because I thought these books were like next to each other. Thought I saw something, an extra item on the stand, but I guess not. Let's try extra object in the bedroom, and then in the living room, and then in the kitchen. Try to do some extra reports that I think are more likely to happen. I should watch someone who's like really good at this. Oh, that's a light anomaly outside. I don't know, I wasn't still clicking through. This is, yeah, more rough indeed. I feel like I'm missing a camera. I guess not. Maybe we should try did I try object movement in the kitchen? Or what? Oh, that's a shadow. And oh boy. Yeah, this is way rougher than it should be. The last one I I don't have an excuse for that one. To be honest, but is that a shadow anomaly, or is that's an abyss presence? But this is rough. I knew it was going to be rough doing it. I think the knife moved. Did I already try object movement on the kitchen like recently too? I probably did. I feel like I haven't seen anything happen in the bathroom. Well, I guess we did have something in the bathroom that was pretty gross earlier. Did I try object movement in here? In the living room? Maybe with the books? Oh, well, that's a door opening. Because I don't think I ever really look at the books, because I don't... Okay, so there was object movement. Okay. don't know what, but there is a door opening and closing. Even the books, I don't notice anything. Because I was thinking maybe there was more. Because I don't ever look at these books, and I feel like that's a way they can get me pretty easily. So I feel like I'm never really focused on them. Look at the kitchen one more time. Everything seems okay there. The table settings is another one where I feel like they could add something small, and like it's far enough away where I can't tell. Maybe I should try object disappearance kitchen just to see. Oh. Is that a ghost or a shadow anomaly? Let's try shadow anomaly. Okay. Try kitchen, maybe extra object in the kitchen. We tried object movement recently. I know there's something I am missing badly too. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What could it be? Am I missing the camera? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not. Ugh, there are things happening and I'm not seeing them, and I know there is. It's making my brain go wild. Oh, there's one. Thank you for an obvious one. Please, no more small things. Just blatant obvious ones that I notice. I just want ones that I notice. That I easily can notice. For me. Personalized from my experience, I want an easy mode just for the time being. Ooh. Lots of messages. Lots of... For some reason, I'm a popular person. Not a normal thing for me. Well, I guess work, I get a lot of messages from work all the time, but... he's back. Did he not understand that we don't want him there? Hate that one. I feel like I should almost blur it or something. Like it's just, oh, it's so bad. And I'm sure because the first one I did of this got a lot more like click throughs and views and duration watches, but I feel like this one with the second one isn't going to, for the pure thing that keeps happening, and there's no way that YouTube is not picking that up in their systems, I don't think. And it's like, well, this is suggestive and making it harder for that video maybe to be present. But I I understand. I don't want to see it either. It's a little bit different than the man, what is that game that everyone was playing? It's really good. Door opening. but it kept getting flagged, and everyone was fighting over it because they were saying, "Hey, why is this person's video getting flagged for this, but this video isn't?" Can't remember the game. Something Assistant, and that's a game that I want to play at some point on this channel as well. That looks super good. At some point, I definitely think I am gonna play it. But you know, there's stuff in that, like that's a horror game. That's part of horror, you know. So, as long as you're given like a trigger warning at the video, I feel like I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing something? Oh, Big Man's back. We're not gonna even look at Big Man. I feel like he's gonna try to scare me. I feel like the last time I tried to do this in kitchen, it didn't work. I feel like I tried to do intruder on kitchen and it was like, no. Isn't that? I feel like that's what happened. No, he's still there. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh no, failed to fix no. So is that just instant death? Is there a way to get rid of him? Yeah, there he is. Boom. There he is. He's close. So what do we do here? Camera malfunction? Just not look at him? Or is it just if he happens to pop up, that's it. Game over. Instant death. That is something I was gonna check before and then never did. Yeah, no, that's it. Alright. Huh. So we did do better, even though it wasn't going as well. But let me bring my camera back for a brief second here. I feel like I just aged 5 years. Not even because of the game, just because like I'm so tired and I can feel it. So let me turn my webcam back on here. It's not a webcam, it's just what it's labeled. But hello again. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun. It was nice to do something like this. I'm gonna try to get it edited and get it out today. Again, I apologize for the change up and how things are different. I apologize for the mess. I hope to see you in the next one, and you know, hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more. I'm going to be bringing lots of different games, weird one, wonky ones, big games, you know, games that everyone likes, games that maybe people don't know about, just a little bit of everything. Older games, newer games, literally everything. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I think I said the same thing like 25 times in like 30 different ways. But thank you.